How about this fun little fact here, arithmetic, huh? How badly you have been screwed. This is from the market ticker, Carl Denninger. I present a simple chart. This one right here, okay? A simple arithmetic chart. This data was pulled from here. Government site. It's not my data. It is official government data. I did nothing other than pull it into Excel and chart it as a compound function. Now let me explain what it shows you. This chart shows the output per hour worked for Americans across the labor force. It shows that today, 1 hour of work at the end of 2013 produces 169.8% of the output that 1 hour of work produced in 1980. Now stop and read that last sentence again, very, very slowly. Let's do it for fun. It shows that today, 1 hour of work at the end of 2013 produces 169.8% of the output that 1 hour of work produced in 1980. So, you should have 170% of the standard of living you obtained in 1980 from 1 hour of work. Let me ask, do you? If you did, what would you be complaining about? The average middle-class person that could afford a house in 1980 could afford a house 70% better. You could buy 70% more food with an hour of labor today than you could in 1980. Equally to the point, know that there was no decrease in productivity in any time from 2007 to today. Isn't that pretty neat? This is what really frustrates me right here. I could flip pizzas and pay for college in 1980. I should be able to flip those same pizzas, pay for college in cash, and have another 70% of the tuition, fees, books, room, and board left over to buy other things. Can you? No, you cannot. And me and you, right? People like us, we try to stand up and put an end to this, and our friends and family tell us to shut up and sit down. It's pretty sickening and frustrating when you think about it. And here's who these people trust. You know, the people that tell us to shut up and sit down. People like the IMF and the big bankers and politicians because they got big fancy degrees and a fancy suit. They're the experts. Let's listen to these experts. Let's see how smart they are. Genius. IMF pronounces Bulgaria's banks safe just 2 weeks before bank run. Earlier this summer, the IMF bureaucrats went to Sofia, Bulgaria to study the country's economic progress. And roughly a month ago, they released an official report which stated, among other things, that Bulgarian banks are stable and liquid. Talk about epic timing, because less than 2 weeks later, Bulgaria's banking system was in throes of a full-blown crisis. There was a run on two of the nation's largest banks. Several $100 million had been withdrawn in a matter of hours. Now, they sound real smart, don't they? Like they know what they're doing. How about this? CEO of Europe's largest insurer pops the utopia bubble. Nothing is solved and everybody knows it. These people are liars, and it's all done for a reason, because they work for foreign banks that own all these countries. The Federal Reserve is nothing but a private bank made up of other foreign private banks, and itself is a foreign private bank, because none of those banks, including the IMF, including the Federal Reserve, including the ECB, none of those banks have any actual allegiance to any of the countries they supposedly are in bed with. Whatever they do is to benefit them and them only, and screw us and everybody like us. And we're just trying to put an end to it, trying to show the corruption and the lies and the scam, the fraud that this all is. But people just don't care, because they have Stockholm Syndrome, because they like to be punished. They like being a slave for whatever reason, just like Loki in the movie The Avengers that came out just a couple years ago, the big mega blockbuster, because they wanted to make sure that everybody saw it. The guy came right out and told those guys, told all those people that bowed before him, you guys want rules. You guys wouldn't know what to do with yourselves if you had your freedom. You want to be controlled. That's what he said, and he was not lying. Now, for fun here, leave you with this, if it'll play. Let's listen to our fearless leader.
technology company.
Oh, we gotta listen to this crap first.
Goldman Sachs for financing and advice. Breakthroughs in women's health habits.
I got it cranked all the way up.
Doctors diagnose diseases earlier, and a company called Hologic makes progress.
About. You'll be able to hear him better. This is good stuff.
The truth is, even with all the actions I've taken this year, I'm issuing executive orders at the lowest rate in more than 100 years. So it's not clear, you know, how it is that Republicans didn't seem to mind when President Bush took more executive actions than I did. Maybe it's just me they don't like. I don't know. Maybe there's some principle out there that I haven't discerned. I haven't figured out. You know, you hear some of them. Like, Zoom, impeach him. Hey, really? Really? For what? You're gonna sue me for doing my job? Okay. I mean, think about that. You're gonna use taxpayer money to sue me for doing my job, while you don't do your job.
I tell you, the guy, he plays a really great villain, because that one almost got me buying into that dramatic BS. This is from Politico. I'll put that below. I'm sorry the video was all slow. My computer sucks, what can I say? And I want to show you, I found that on the Drudge Report. Let me show you the picture that came along with that report. It says it all. These freaking people need to wake up and realize what the F is going on. Because it's just getting really ridiculous. There it is. It's ridiculous. Yep, so that's it. Just want to share this with everybody. Thanks for standing up and saying stuff with me, because I'm gonna go down swinging, because I can't stand by and just listen to the rest of that speech that he gives. It gets even worse. It's ridiculous. So thanks everybody. Appreciate all my supporters and all my teammates out there. Bye.